Well, Janine, one of the companies trying to bring that casino here to South Richmond, Urban One, we've learned has failed to comply with federal financial reporting regulations as early as this year when they were missing deadlines, and it's prompted action that could result in that company being removed from the stock exchange. Right now, Richmonders are getting another chance to vote yes or no on a casino.
I think that'd be a very good move for the city. We don't have anything major that just bring chunks of money like that.
Everybody's worried about this daggone casino. We don't want no casino down here. We need schools. We need shelters for the homeless. There's a lot of other stuff that we need down here besides the casino.
And it's not just residents betting on the proposal, but investors too, some of which may take caution, according to an expert, after Urban One, a company behind the casino, was determined to be non-compliant with financial reporting requirements.
On the face of it, it doesn't look good.
The NASDAQ stock market flagged Urban One for missing the deadlines to file its reports from the first and second quarters. The company was granted an extension to come into compliance by September 27th, but then they missed that deadline too. Now they've received a notice that begins the process to possibly delist Urban One from NASDAQ.
In general, when a company gets a delisting notice or gets put on notice that they're potentially going to be delisted, that means that it's, sort of the end of the line of a series of missteps over the past 6 or 7 months.
Jamie Cox is a managing partner at Harris Financial Group. He says this process is in place to protect investors, and reporting irregularities over an extended period of time would generally cause concern.
That's not to say that any one company can, it should be taken as guilty until proven innocent, but it certainly does make an investor wonder whether or not that company has some issues that are, beneath the surface that may not have been previously disclosed.
Urban One attributes the reporting delays in part to accounting errors pertaining to its investment in a Richmond casino in 2021. The company has requested a hearing before NASDAQ, and that will suspend any delisting action until at least October 20th. As to whether this could impact the casino, Cox says it's too soon to tell.
What it does is it shines a big bright light on the project as a whole, because one of the major players is having difficulty with its financial reporting.
Now, in a statement sent to CBS 6, Urban One says it's working diligently to try and regain compliance. A spokesperson says that this is not impacting their day-to-day business, and their commitment to a casino here in Richmond remains unchanged, they say. Here in Richmond, I'm Tyler Lane, CBS 6 News.